Okay, it says I'm streaming. Am I streaming on this thing? Starting. Receiving your content. That's on. Am I live? Give it a minute. See if it does anything. Ooh, I'm all nervous. Okay. I guess I'm live. Let's see. It says it's streaming. Looks like the video's going through. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sure a lot of people will watch this later, um, so that's okay. I didn't put out an event or tell people on Facebook that I was going to go live, but that's okay. This is just kind of a test to see if everything is working right. So let me see if there's anyone that'll show up in the chat. There's one person watching. So hello, one person watching. Let me introduce myself. I'm Janet J, also known as Janet Decay from the Mummy and the Monkey show and the Mummy and the Monkey YouTube channel. If you can hear me and see me okay, please type something in the chat so I know. I'm really, trying to learn this program, so I thought I'd give it another try. Not seeing anyone chatting. It looks like there's 4 people watching. So we'll give it another minute, see how it goes. Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me. Hello, hello, happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Everything's going good. You're getting your coffee. You had breakfast. Everything's going fabulous. I'm not seeing anything in the chat. Okay. Give it another minute. Good morning, guys. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to go over what sold recently, and I tried to do a what sold video live on here before, and I couldn't get the video to transfer over to live. I think people heard me, but they couldn't see me, so I deleted the whole thing off of our channel. I was like getting really bummed out. We have a new webcam now, so I'm trying this new fancy pants HD webcam, but even on this one, I still look like a ghost. I'm pale. Can hear and see me fine. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thanks, dear. Okay, cool. All right, so I guess we'll get right into it. I am doing more listings. I did upgrade our eBay store to 1,000 listings a month because we're getting in more and more stuff. The store is picking up since I've been telling customers that we do buy, sell, trade, and we have a little shop in Lakewood, Ohio, my husband and I, and it's called the Mummy and the Monkey's Thrift Crypt. And the shop is named after our YouTube channel and our characters, Janet Decay and Grimgory, the Mummy and the Monkey. Ooh, this chair is moving. Whee! I'm spinning. Ah! Okay. So yeah, getting in more items. There's a ton of stuff I need to list. I'm getting more stuff I need to ship out today. So it's picking up. I'm getting more sales. So I'm hoping this year is going to be a really good year. And okay, anyone else in the chat? A couple of you are watching, so thanks guys for watching me. And I'm going to get right into this. So let's see if I could switch this over. Computer screen and cut. Okay, can you guys see the computer screen? I hope so. Can someone chat and tell me they can see the screen? Let's see, that's not it. Where'd it go? Okay, so these are things that sold recently. This is a Forever 21 green sequin sparkle dress, size large. It's a really cute dress. I think I paid maybe $1 for it at a flea market. It's sold online for $19.99, but the person is returning it, even though on the mannequin it's showing, that it fits on the shoulders. I guess she told me it's an off-the-shoulder dress, and I was unaware. So she didn't like how it fit. I said, sure, you can send it back. So I don't get many returns, maybe 1 or 2, every couple months, and that was one of them. And I'm just gonna switch over to the chat real quick. Good morning. I can see the screen, everything working perfectly. Hi, Cody. Thank you. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to this. Which one is this? Okay. This was a walk-in. I bought it from a customer that was in our shop. Vintage Landers Frary and Clark Universal Wall Mount Coffee Grinder. So this thing is really cool. It is from 1909, and it even says it on there in small print somewhere, 1909. It has like this glass jar on top. It is missing the glass jar that's supposed to go on the bottom to collect your coffee grounds, but a little rusty and old, but pretty cool. It sold for $59.99. And next item that's sold, I'm going to scroll down here. This is a DVD VCR combo. I think we bought this at a flea market from someone. My cat's meowing in the background. Sorry, Jack. Um, DVD VCR combo. We tested it, worked fine. Played some old DVDs, some old tapes on it. It had the remote and the instruction book, and I included a blank tape with it. And that little tip was from Craigslist Hunter on YouTube. If you guys haven't watched him, check his show out. He has some great videos up about selling old electronics. So we do have like a box of old tapes like that we're throwing in now with the VCR DVD combos. So I'm going to switch back to the chat real quick, see how you guys are doing. Sam Dallas, great sale. Thanks, Sam. Good morning, dude. Okay. And next item, I think, no, this one. This is cool because a cable channel bought this off of us. Not USA, TNT network. This went out to Burbank, California. Vintage medical slides, 1960s. Was another flea market find. I think from an older couple that does cleanouts. And we found these nasty slides of like x-rays, and it looks like maybe a tumor getting removed. So I do apologize if you guys are eating breakfast and watching this and getting grossed out. But yeah, those sold for $39.99. It was 24 slides in a little like Kodak Kodachrome box. And maybe it'll show up on one of their medical shows on TNT. That'd be pretty cool. So happy with that. I think I paid maybe $5 for those slides and turned 5 into 39. Next item here. Let's see. All right. Nike Shox black leather running athletic shoes. Size 9.5, ladies. If those were a size 9, I might have kept them for myself because they looked really comfy. Not the prettiest of shoe, but a little bit of wear on them, but nice enough where someone else could wear them still, where they have some life left. And they've got like this, extra padding on the heel, like that mushy. I guess those are considered Shox, but yeah, those sold for $29.99. I might have paid $3 for them at a Goodwill by my mom's house out in the suburbs somewhere of Cleveland, Ohio. And this item, so back in, I believe it was November, we went to a warehouse sale that was an estate sale. And there were 3 or 4 different like antique and vintage vendors that were downsizing, and they were just wanting to get rid of everything in the warehouse. And I got a bunch of vintage clothes for $1 a piece. And in this vintage clothes mix was this Wendy's smock. So nothing crazy. It sold for $16.99, but I had $1 in it, and it's really cute. It's got the candy stripes. It ties on the sides. It had a few little spots, maybe like grease spots from food from the 70s, but maybe someone used to work for Wendy's back in the day and they wanted it for sentimental value. Maybe they wanted it for a costume or a prop, but anyway, it sold. Next item here. I get a lot of small stuff, so I've been selling clothes lately, and I'm not normally like just a clothes seller. I like vintage toys and antiques more, and old electronics. But this is a Levi's 518 super low, women's size 1 medium. They're little bootcut jeans, like a faded black, like a dark gray color. I paid a buck for these. They sold for 9.99. If I could find jeans for a dollar or two, I'll sell them for like 10 bucks on here. So nothing real crazy, and they're really easy to list. I don't put them on a mannequin. I just lay them flat or fold them and try to get a clear picture. My photos aren't the most professional, but as long as you can see it and you have everything measured, as long as it doesn't look too junky, I think that's okay. What do you guys think? Do you take professional pictures? Do you spend a lot of time taking eBay photos? Icky. Oh, the medical slides. Very cool selling to TNT. Thanks, Clint. Okay, let me get out of that screen. And we're going to go to this one. This is cool. This just sold yesterday. And I bought this at a flea market over the summer. So I didn't list it right away. I had it sitting in a bin for a few months and then listed it maybe a month ago. Vintage Western Ranch Texas shirt. It's got fringe, pearl snap. It has some fun, like embroidered horse design. It's really wacky, like over the top, like cowboy shirt. Like something you'd wear to rodeo, or maybe if you're in a rockabilly band and you want to wear a fun shirt on stage. So that sold to someone in Pennsylvania for I had it listed for 59.99, but it actually sold for 45. I took a best offer for 45 bucks. I thought that was a very fair offer. So I was happy to sell that. This next item. Okay, so I don't this is a bad name. It says vintage Negroids tin. It's not what it sounds like. They were actual mints. And this thing was real small, maybe like an inch or two, but it was a box of mints that had licorice. It was like licorice mint flavored. So I bought this at an estate with some other small things like some junk jewelry, some other little tins, and this sold for $29.99. I don't normally offer free shipping, um, but in this case, I did because it's small, it was easy to pack up, and I thought that would be a nice incentive for someone buying it. Like, hey, free shipping. Trying to be a little competitive. So I was happy that sold. And let's see. Oh, I need to switch back. Ah, there we go. Okay. Screen two, screen. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right, so those are some sales. I had some other jeans and some other small stuff that sold. There was also a Spock CD. It was a Star Trek CD, and it was Spock doing some type of reading, and it had like some fun Star Trek music on it. That sold for $29.99. I also sold a Prince CD for $49.99. I didn't think people still bought music CDs, so that was pretty fun. Every now and then I'll find a cool CD for a buck. I look it up and it's like, oh, hey, that's $30, or hey, that's 50 bucks. I want to do another sold video hopefully next week, and maybe a Q&A, and we're also wanting to do Mummy and Monkey live video dressed up in character and showing a cheesy B movie. Oh, thank you, Sam. Yeah, great money for the tin. Yeah, I think I maybe paid a couple bucks for it. Like I said, that tin was mixed in with some other small stuff that was maybe 50 cents or a dollar a piece. It's fun. I like going through all that little junk, like the pins and the costume jewelry. I'm really surprised when I find something and I think, well, maybe I could put that in the store for a few dollars if I get it for 50 cents. And it ends up being something that I could put on eBay for 30 bucks. So, yeah, I love that stuff. And speaking of stuff like that, I had a customer come in yesterday and I wish I got video of it. I have to see if maybe I could record more in there. That would be a YouTube show itself, some of the interesting people that walk in. But yeah, I bought a bunch of vintage clothes from someone. There's some gems in there that I need to go through and list. Some of it needs washed too or steam cleaned. Some of it's kind of like old and wrinkly and has that like mothball old kind of smell. And these are clothes from like the 50s, 60s, 70s, like some really cute stuff that I think people would like. Yeah, thanks, Clint. So if you guys have any questions for me, we could do a little Q&A right now. I probably have to sign out in like 10, 15 minutes. There's some packages I have to drop off at the post office, and I have to do some cleaning up at the shop. So I'm always working, always running around trying to work on things. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate our fans, friends, customers, our people on YouTube. I love the YouTube community. And I want to give big shout outs to Craigslist Hunter, to Golden Finger Picker, Chad Pagel and his lovely wife Kim, because a lot of people that watch his channel have subscribed to us. So I'm very grateful and happy that we can connect with people like that. And we're looking forward to the future. Now that I am learning this program and I'm trying to not be so technically dumb. But yeah, any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the chat or give us a little like, a little thumbs up. I know this was about eBay, but when is season 3? Well, we have all the video pretty much shot for season 3. Monkey Man, Grimgory, also known as James, he is actually editing our movie that we're going to play. He's putting in some really fun sound effects in the movie. So the movie will have sound effects. I don't want to say which movie we're playing yet. I know we did talk about it more in our podcast. So we do have a podcast too called Living the Scream, behind the scenes of the Mummy and the Monkey show. And that's also on TheMummyAndTheMonkey.com. I have a link to our Podbean page. And we have a friend that has a really cool YouTube channel, and he's part of a paranormal radio show, Dino Ewelt. So he helps us with the iTunes and the podcast stuff. So thanks, Dino. And you could check out his page too sometime if you're on the Podbean site. Okay, we have another question. Let's see. As a new reseller, I really appreciate the What Sold uploads. Very informative to us newcomers. So thanks. Thank you, Sam. Yeah. I've been a part of the eBay community since 2003, but mostly as a buyer. I was a huge collector for years. I've loved thrifting for years, but just got serious about the reselling last year. I worked full-time in retail and in the automotive industry for many years and was just getting really burned out. And life is so short that I wanted to try my own thing and see if it can be a success. And I thought, well, worst case scenario, I can just go work another crappy job. You know, there was always some work to be done, but I want this to be successful. I want this to be my 9 to 5 all the time. You know, I'm trying to build it up, and you know, I'm really happy that I'm getting some salad, getting some sales, getting some salad, getting some sales, and getting stuff to list. So yeah, we are working on more stuff. Be patient, guys. Thank you for watching. And to the people that watch later, shoot us a comment if you have any questions for us. If you want to share some stuff you sell, any tips, tricks, any of that stuff, we do appreciate you. Have a good day today and happy Valentine's Day to all of you out there. Mwah! I think I'll sign off. Last call if you guys have any other questions. Last call. Last call. Any questions, comments, complaints? Going once, going twice. Okay. All right, love you guys. Bye.